Woods Cross, with a blackened name and a family loss. His daddy swung from a cottonwood limb, and the whole West lied about killing him. His mama buried a Bible deep, where the coyotes howl and the sinners sleep. She said, son, don't trust no holy hand. You come from the bloodline of the damned. They hunted his name through dust and flame, but every grave called back the same. Then the red moon rose and the Black Hill slammed for the bloodline of the damned. Bloodline of the damned, fire in the sand, born with a curse and a gun in his hand. No chain, no prayer, no law, man. Hell knows the name of the bloodline of the damned. He rode to town with his father's coat and a dead man's letter in his throat. The sheriff said, boy, turn around. He said, your sins are buried under this ground. The banker ran, the judge went pale, the chapel shook like a coffin nail. He said, I ain't the first that your lies have killed, but I'll be the last one standing still. The lanterns died, the floorboards moaned, the devil scratched at the undertone, and every coward in that lawless land fear the bloodline of the damned. Bloodline of the damned, fire in the sand, born with a curse and a gun in his hand. No chain, no prayer, no law, man. Hell knows the name of the bloodline of the damned. My father died with truth in his mouth. My mother lived with grief in her bones. They called us cursed, they called us damned. But sometimes the damned are just the ones who won't kneel. Father's blood, mother's flame, I carried both inside my name. Badlands low, with a broken cross and a heart of coal. Had black dust packed in every scar, and a dead man's curse beneath his arms. The town went quiet when his shadow fell, like the road itself had walked through hell. He tipped his hat to the chapel flame, said, I came back clean, but not the same. They said no soul could wash that stain, no sinner rises through that pain. But the red dirt cracked and the sky confessed when redemption wore a bullet vest. Black dust redemption, fire in his soul. He burned through the darkness that tried to take control. No grave could claim him, no devil held possession. He walked out of hell with black dust redemption. The banker laughed from a golden chair till he saw that outlaw standing there. The judge went pale, the preacher shook when he opened up that blood-stained book. He said, I ain't here for a killing spree, I came for the truth they stole from me. You buried my name in a sinner's ground, now I'm here to burn your kingdom down. The lanterns died, the piano screamed, the devil woke from a wicked dream, and the whole West learned that a dead man's confession can rise up black with redemption. Black dust redemption, fire in his soul. He burned through the darkness that tried to take control. No grave could claim him, no devil held possession. He walked out of hell with black dust redemption. I was not saved by angels, I was not washed in light. I was dragged through the fire, till the fire learned my bite. If redemption wants a clean man, it can keep on walking. I came back dirty, but I came back standing. Black dust rising, red hands clean. I found salvation where hell had been. He burned through the darkness that tried to take control. No grave could claim him, no grave could claim. No devil held possession, no devil held possession. He walked out of hell with black dust redemption. Black dust redemption, smoke in the rain. Worn outlaw rising past the devil's chain. When the black dust blows, The chapel starts shaking. Lock up your sins. Redemption is waking. Creek bends with a rope, 3 lies and 4 false friends. The river ran cold to the midnight hour. Then the whole damn stream turned red with power. A hand broke through where the water boiled, with grave mud thick and a soul unspoiled. The moon went blind, the cattails shook, and the devil closed his ledger book. They thought the water washed him clean, thought no dead man could haunt that scene. But the bank split wide and the bridge got higher when the river turned to fire. The river turned to fire when the outlaw rose, with smoke in his breath and hell in his clothes. No flood could drown him, no grave cut deeper. The west started burning when the river turned to fire. Walked to town with the water steaming. Every guilty man started dreaming. The sheriff said, I saw him die, but his voice cracked dry as the desert sky. He said, you let that river take my name, then toasted loud to a coward's game. Now every drop that touched my skin has come back burning for your sin. The ferry sank, the mill wheel stopped, the church bell fell from the steeple top, and far below where the dead men tire, the river kept rolling fire. The river turned to fire when the outlaw rose, with smoke in his breath and hell in his clothes. No flood could drown him, no grave cut deeper. The west started burning when the river turned to fire. Water took my breath, mud took my face, but it couldn't take the rage they left in that place. So I learned to breathe flame underneath the flood, and I came back rising through fire and blood. Black water screaming, red banks higher. I came back alive when the river turned to fire. When the outlaw and the guilty learn why. Guilty learn why. Some men don't drown, they come back from the sky. If you cross that bridge when the black waters rise, don't look down below. That river still burns alive.
Saw his grave at dawn, a black hole wide where the dirt was gone. The wooden cross laid split in two, and the wind said, he's coming for you. He had signed the paper, tied the rope, watched that outlaw choke on hope. But now the ground stood open wide, and the dead man's boots were not inside. The sheriff ran to the courthouse bell, but the bell rang back like a sound from hell. Then a voice rolled low through the morning haze. The sheriff saw his grave. The sheriff saw his grave and his courage fell. The man he buried came walking out of hell. No badge, no gun, no law could save. Truth came rising when the sheriff saw his grave. By noon the town had shut its doors. Whiskey spilled on the saloon floor. The judge had packed a silver lies, but fear was standing in his eyes. The outlaw came with a dead man's grin, said, you boys done fed the fire within. You called me guilty, you called me slave. Now watch me bury what you gave. The jailhouse shook, the windows cried. The sheriff's shadow tried to hide, but every road and every flame led back to that empty grave. The sheriff saw his grave and his courage fell. The man he buried came walking out of hell. No badge, no gun, no law could save. Truth came rising when the sheriff saw his grave. You put me under with your clean little eye. You watched my mother beg the western sky, but dirt remembers, blood don't behave, and I came back breathing from the hole you made. Badge turned black, rope came loose, dead men rise when they know the truth.
saw his grave. The sheriff saw his grave, with the cross split wide and every lie he carried. Crawled back inside. When the grave stands empty and the black winds wave, there ain't no running from the debt you gave. Found his coat by the burning rail, boot prints leading past the jail. 3 black crows on a hanging wire, watching smoke rise from the fire. He had a Bible with a bullet hole, a rusted chain and a desert soul. No man knew where he had been, but he looked scared when he walked in. They said he died down in Abilene, buried cold beneath the mesquite. But the ground shook hard and the preacher cried, some men don't stay where they're laid to lie. He was the last man the devil feared, with fire in his blood and death in his beard. He walked through hell with a loaded hand, came back burning like a judgment man. No grave could hold him, no cross could keep him near. He was the last man standing, the last man the devil feared. Through town when the moon turned red, with 100 ghosts behind his head. The bartender dropped his glass awry when he saw that scar beneath his eye. He said, I ain't here for silver or gold, I'm here for the debt on a liar's soul. I left my mercy in a shallow grave, and I ain't come back here to behave. The church bell cracked, the lanterns died, dogs ran low with their tails held tight. And somewhere deep where the dead men sleep, the devil learned how fear can creep. He was the last man the devil feared, with fire in his blood and death in his beard. He walked through hell with a loaded hand, came back burning like a judgment man. No grave could hold him, no cross could keep him near. He was the last man standing, the last man the devil feared. I seen the gates, I heard them call, I felt the flames crawl up the wall. The devil said, boy, you belong to me. I said, then come take what's left and see. I was burned, I was buried, I was left for the worms. but a man made of fire. Don't fear what burns. The devil feared.
With fire in his blood and death in his beard, he walked through hell
With a loaded hand,
came back burning like a judgment man. No grave could hold him,
no cross could keep him near. He was the last man standing, the last man. The devil,
he was the smoke on the blacktop,
the shadow in the flame,
the curse in the chapel,
the bullet with no name.
no grave could hold him,
No cross could keep him near. He was the last man standing, the last man the devil feared. When the desert wind starts calling and the bar lights disappear, you can hear those old boots walking. The last man the devil feared. Wall said that's the end of him, boys, that's all. But the coat kept dripping with graveyard rain, and every thread still spoke his name. At midnight sharp, the lanterns died, a horse screamed out on the far west side. The coat fell down with a thunder crack, and the whole town knew that Black Coat came back. The judge dropped low, the sheriff prayed, the preacher forgot every word he made. Then boots hit wood and the windows cracked when the man in the black coat came back. The black coat came back with fire in the seams, with hell in his footsteps and blood in his dreams. No rope, no grave, no six-gun attack could keep him down when the black coat came back. He walked through town like a funeral storm, with a dead man's face and a sinner reborn. The men who lied for a piece of land felt judgment crawl from his right hand. He said, I wore this coat when they took my breath. I wore this coat when I wrestled death. Now every button, every burn, every seam carries the truth of your dirty dream. The bar door slammed, the piano fell. The devil leaned out from the mouth of hell, then turned away down a railroad track when he saw that the black coat came back. The black coat came back with fire in the seams, with hell in his footsteps and took my name, they took my land. They took my breath with their clean white hands. But they left this coat, and a coat remembers every bullet, every lie, every ember. Black cloth burning, red dust track. Death looked away when the black coat came back. The living flame. When the coat starts moving on the jailhouse rack, run for the hills. The black coat came back. Sundown bled on the courthouse wall when the black hat rider came for all. His coat was torn, his hands were burned, and every guilty head slowly turned. They said he died where the canyon splits, with a bullet deep and a curse on his lips. But dust rose up from the western ground, and sinners ran from sundown. The preacher dropped his silver cross, the sheriff felt his courage lost. Then the wind cried low through a ghost town sound, and sinners ran from sundown. Sinners ran from sundown. Fire chased the sky. The dead man came walking with hell in his eye. No prayer could save them, no law stood proud. The devil looked west when sinners ran from sundown. The door of the judge's room with a thunder step and a mouth of doom. Said, you sold my blood for a clean white lie. Now truth rides back and it don't ask why. The banker cried with his Bible close. The mayor hid where the black smoke rose. But every sin that they buried deep woke up hungry from a dead man's sleep. The bar lights cracked, the gallows swayed, the righteous begged and the wicked prayed. But no one hid when the
sundown. Sinners ran from sundown. Fire chased the sky. The dead man came walking with hell in his eye. No prayer could save them. No law stood proud. The devil looked west when sinners ran from sundown. I never asked to be feared. I asked for truth. They gave me a grave, they gave me rope, they gave me silence. So I came back loud enough for every sinner to hear my boots. Red sky burning, black dust crown. I rose with the sun, and they all ran down. Chapel flame, but judgment rode faster and called every name. When the red light falls on a lawless town, count your sins quick. Sinners run from sundown. Carved his name in a tombstone white by lantern flame on a moonless night. The sheriff smiled, the judge drank rye, said let that outlaw rot and dry. But the stone got hot when the black wind came, let us burn with a living flame. The graveyard shook, the ravens flew, and every lie there knew the truth. The preacher cried, that stone's on fire. The devil leaned from a dead church spire. Then a boot broke ground and the night rose high from a tombstone made of fire. Tombstone made of fire, name burned in the clay. Dead man rising where the sinners had to pay. No grave can hide him, no law can deny him. The West learned fear from a tombstone made of fire.
cursed town, with black smoke rolling off his crown. The men who swore his soul was gone saw hell itself come walking on. He said, "You put my name beneath the dirt, then praise the Lord while my mother hurt." Now every lie that built this town gets burned tonight to the gravel ground. The saloon door slammed, the whiskey hissed, the hangman crossed himself and missed. And somewhere deep in the devil's choir they sang of a tombstone made of fire. Tombstone made of fire, name burned in the clay. Dead man rising where the sinners had to pay. No grave can hide him, no law can deny him. The West learned fear from a tombstone made of fire. They gave me a stone, they gave me a date, they gave me 6 feet and called it fate. But fire don't read tombstones, fire don't obey, and a wrong man's name can burn its own way. Stone split open, flame climbed higher. I wrote my truth on a tombstone made of fire. Tombstone made of fire, name burned in the clay. Dead man rising where the sinners had to pay. No grave can hide him, no law can deny him. The West learned fear from a tombstone made of fire, smoke in every name. One outlaw walking through the devil's flame. When the graveyard glows and the black winds conspire, don't read the name on the tombstone made of fire. Tavern wall with a knife and a preacher's call. Said he owed blood, said he owed sin, said no man rides out clean again. He came back wearing a coal black vest with a burn mark carved across his chest. Laid one coin on the barroom wood, said that's all I owe, and I paid it good. The judge went
the sheriff froze. The candle flames bent down low, and the dead man smiled, and the room went wet with the cold hard weight of a dead man's dead. Dead man's dead, paid in fire. Black smoke rising from the liar's choir. No grave, no rope, no last regret. Hell keeps counting on the dead man's debt. He rode through rain that smelled like rust, past a chapel drowned in desert dust. Every name that had done him wrong was beaten inside like a war drum song. He said, I ain't here to beg for grace. I came to put fear in a guilty face. You sold my soul for a banker's breath. Now you answer to a dead past death. The piano cracked, the whiskey spilled. Every brave man lost his will, and the devil leaned from the black sunset just to witness that dead man's dead. Dead man's dead, paid in fire. Black smoke rising from the liar's choir. No grave, no rope, no last regret. Hell keeps counting on a dead man's dead. I heard every coin hit the table. I heard every coward say my name. But when a man is buried with unfinished fire, the dirt becomes a doorway. And tonight, I came to settle the bill. I came back living on a dead man's debt. Devil's door. When the last bell breaks and the black road sweat, lock your sins up tight. Here comes a dead man's debt. Gravedigger ran when the dirt moved slow. Dropped a shovel by a cross of bone. There was thunder down under that pine wood lid.
and the night turned cold when the coffin split. They had carved his name with a crooked knife, said he paid the price for a wicked life. But the ground don't keep what the fire still claims, and the dead man rose with a mouth full of flames. The preacher screamed to get back below, but the outlaw laughed in the lantern glow. Then the black wind came and the church bell slammed, and the grave digger ran. The grave digger ran when the dead man stood with fire in his eyes and revenge in his blood. No prayer, no shame, no righteous hand. Hell held its breath when the grave digger ran. He walked to town with his coat torn wide, black rain falling from the red night sky. The men who swore he would never return felt their whiskey and the courage burn. He said, I ain't here for a shallow stone, I'm here for the debt that you call your own. You put my bones where the worms could crawl, now I brought judgment for you all. The courthouse shook, the windows cried, every liar looked for a place to hide. But down that street with a black hat brim, the grave came walking back with him. The grave digger ran when the dead man stood with fire in his eyes and revenge in his blood. No prayer, no chain, no righteous hand. Hell held its breath when the grave digger ran. I ain't the ghost they warned you about, I'm the debt they buried wrong. I'm the boot step in the hallway, I'm the last note in the center song. You should have dug deeper, you should have prayed longer, you should have feared the quiet before I came back stronger. Dirt in my teeth, smoke in my hand, I rose from the pit and the grave digger ran. Chapel flame, past the broken bell that screamed his name. If you dig by moonlight, where the cursed winds blow, don't bury a man that hell won't hold.
clock struck 13 times when he walked in wearing other men's crimes. He had a coat made black by flame and a widow's curse tattooed with his name. The piano man quit halfway through when that outlaw said, "I'm looking for you." They said the devil owned this ground till that black hat rider came around, and the well went dry and the moon fell down, and by sunrise the devil left town. The devil left town when the dead man came, with a fist full of thunder and a mouth full of flame. No chain could bind him, no grave held him down. Hell lost its nerve and the devil left town. The mayor hid gold in a cedar chest. The judge wore lies like a Sunday vest. The sheriff said, "Boy, you best move on," but his pistol shook like a sinner's song. The outlaw laughed with a cold black grin, said, "I ain't here for where I've been. I'm here for every soul you sold, and the names you carved into desert stone." The lamps blew out, the windows cried, the holy men had no place to hide. And deep below that cursed old ground, the devil packed up and left that town. The devil left town when the dead man came, with a fist full of thunder and a mouth full of flame. No chain could bind him, no grave held him down. Hell lost its nerve and the devil left town. I knocked on hell's door. Nobody answered. I kicked it in. The devil was standing there, counting the souls of cowards. I told him, "You missed one." I don't need saving. I don't need ground. I came back breathing, and the devil left town. Tucked low past the blackened chapel and the gallows pole. No prayer could stop him, no law made a sound. One outlaw rose and the devil left town. If you hear boots walking where the dead sleep deep, don't call the devil, he already left that street.
cold by the canyon wall, with a bullet mark and a gambler's call. Put 2 coins on his tired eyes, then toasted loud to a dead man's lies. But midnight came with a cold black wind, and the earth split wide where they buried him. A hand rose up through the desert sand, with fire in the dead man's hand. The bar went quiet, the whiskey sour, the town clock froze at the devil's hour. Then a voice outside made the brave men stand. There's fire in the dead man's hand. Fire in the dead man's hand. Judgment walking through the land. He burned his name in the sinner's sand. Fire in the dead man's hand. No chain, no grave, no 6-foot plan. Hell paid attention to the fire in the dead man's hand. The banker hid in the upstairs room with stolen deeds and a silver spoon. The judge kept praying to a cracked white wall, but mercy never came at all. He kicked the door with a thunder sound, said, everybody here knows what went down. You sold my blood for a piece of land. Now answer to the fire in a dead man's hand. The stained glass broke, the lanterns cried, the preacher ran, and the saints all lied, and the devil watched from the black ridge span, afraid of the fire in the dead man's hand. Fire in the dead man's hand. Judgment walking through the land. He burned his name in the sinner's sand. Fire in the dead man's hand. No chain, no grave, no 6-foot plan. Hell paid attention to the fire in the dead man's hand. They thought death was a door that only opened one way. They thought dirt was the end of what a wrong man could say. But I woke up below with my heart still damned, and God help the guilty when fire finds a hand. I don't want silver, I don't want land, I want truth burning in the dead man's hand. To the fire in the dead man's hand. Fire in the dead man's hand. Smoke on the courthouse floor. One last warning at the devil's door. When the red dust rises and the church bells slam, you'll know who's coming. Fire in the dead man's hand. wicked. At the end of Dead Man's Creek, where the floorboards talking riddles and the guilty never speak. He walked in wearing black dust, with a scar across his grin. Said, pour one for the living and three for dead men's sin. The bartender knew his shadow, the gamblers knew his flame. The devil in the corner would not look him in the face. Whiskey for the wicked, fire for the damned, blood on the bar top, judgment in his hand. He don't drink for mercy, he don't toast the grave. Whiskey for the wicked, and hell better behave. The judge buried the truth. The sheriff sold his pistol for a sinner's polished boot. But that outlaw kept the ledger in the burn marks on his skin. Every name that did him wrong was carved somewhere within. The mirror cracked behind him, the church clock missed a chime. He said, I've come to settle what you borrowed from my life. Whiskey for the wicked, fire for the damned, blood on the bar top, judgment in his hand. He don't drink for mercy, he don't toast the grave. Whiskey for the wicked, and hell better behave. I ain't here for forgiveness, I ain't here for gold. I came for every coward who left my blood cold. So pour that bottle slow, let the wicked taste it first. Tonight the truth is thirsty, and judgment's got a thirst. Raise that glass, say my name. The wicked drink fire when the dead man came. The grave. Whiskey for the wicked, and hell better behave. Whiskey for the wicked, smoke in every glass. One shot for the future, two shots for the past. When the last glass shatters and the saloon lights die, the wicked meet the bottle with the outlaw standing by. red moon, with a dead man's grin and a preacher's tune. Spurs rang loud on the canyon stone, like death had finally found its own. He had ash on his coat and fire in his eyes, a mouth full of truth and a fist full of lies. The coyotes cried when he crossed that line, and the devil checked the hour like he was running out of time. They said he burned in the valley below, where no grass lives and no clean winds blow. But the hoofbeats came like a funeral drum, and every sinner knew what was coming on. Black horse, red moon, riding straight through a dead saloon. Fire in his hands, dust in his lungs. Hell got quiet when the outlaw come. Black horse, red moon, no grave, no chain, no mercy soon. If you hear those boots, you best make room for the black horse under the red moon. The bartender whispered that man ain't real, then dropped his glass when he heard the steel. The piano died in the middle of a note when the outlaw stepped in, wearing death like a coat. He said, I ain't looking for trouble tonight, I'm just collecting what was stolen in the light. A man can forgive what a coward confesses, but blood still answers when the whole town blesses. The windows shook, the whiskey ran, the sheriff forgot he was a brave old man. And out in the dark, where the hell winds bloom, stood a black horse under a red moon. Black horse, red moon, riding straight through a dead saloon. Fire in his hands, dust in his lungs. Hell got quiet when the outlaw come. Black horse, red moon, no grave, no chain, no mercy soon. If you hear those boots, you best make room for the black horse under the red moon. I rode through places men don't name, I drank from smoke, I slept in flame. The devil said, you're mine by right. I said, then ride with me tonight. No law behind me, no God in sight, just a red moon burning and a dead man's ride. Desert turns silent and the bar lights die, you'll hear that horse where the damned men ride.
feared his name before. His boots came through that swinging door. The whiskey turned to smoke and shame when the dead man's shadow touched the flame. There were bullet holes in his long black coat and a hangman's scar around his throat. He laid one shell by the candlelight, said, "Boys, we settle accounts tonight." The card hands froze, the piano quit. The devil himself leaned back from it. Then the floorboards groaned like they knew the game, and the barroom feared his name. The barroom feared his name. The fire knew his face. He came back from dying with hell out of place. No bottle, no bullet, no sinner's claim could stand in the smoke when the barroom feared his name. The sheriff had sold him for cattle land, with a silver badge and a shaking hand. The mayor poured lies in a crystal glass, but truth walked in like a thunderclap. He said, "I heard you laughing when they cut me down. I heard you cheering from the edge of town. Now every toast that you raised for me is coming back with interest and misery." The lamps burned blue, the windows cracked. The guilty prayed, but no prayer came back. And out in the street where the red dust flamed, the whole West feared his name. The barroom feared his name. The fire knew his face. He came back from dying with hell out of place. No bottle, no bullet, no sinner's claim could stand in the smoke when the barroom feared his name. I ain't here to drink, I ain't here to laugh. I came for the cowards who wrote my epitaph. You put my name in the dirt, now I'll put yours in the flame. And by sunrise, this bar will remember my name. No last call, no mercy game. The dead walked in, and the barroom feared his name. He came back from dying with hell out of place. No bottle, no bullet, no sinner's claim could stand in the smoke when the barroom feared his name. The barroom feared his name. The devil stepped aside. One outlaw returned with the grave in his eyes. Glass falls and the red lamps fade. Don't whisper too loud what the dead man made.